Alright, let's get straight into it, bro. Your boy, not a great day. Let's just dive right up into it. Shiny off forehead right here, I got you. Don't get too blinded, but coming to the day, I'll actually go over results first. 60 on each of the apex, so that's 300. Wait, no, that's a little over 300. And then um, down to 50 on Tops of X, and we'll dive into how that's even possible, how that happened. And yeah, but I'm gonna close this out so I don't do anything stupid. But let's get straight into it. So, coming into the morning was leaning pretty bearish because of the fact that we had this 1 hour displacement down and out of this daily fair value gap after trading back up into it again. We've been rejecting this daily, so I'm like, okay, we're obviously bearish, most likely wanting to trade lower towards any of these stacked internal sell side lows. So that was kind of my framework coming into the day. And then zooming out even more to the 4 hour, can see that we had tapped back up into this daily and see a huge 4 hour displacement candle down, changing the state of delivery and a market structure shift on NQ. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty bearish. And then ES, kind of same thing, just to change in the state, not quite a market structure shift, but on both, we are within a bullish 4 hour fair value gap. And I had it marked, I didn't think it was going to hold, and it looks like it's, well, we have 7 minutes till the close. It looks like it is going to hold, which is interesting. But I mean, I can already see what I did wrong on this trade, and we're going to get into that right now. But bearish on the 4 hour and 1 hour, because we're trading here not thinking this 4 hour is going to hold, and this trade could and should have been avoided. We'll see how right now. Have that change in the state, market structure shift. Zooming to the 15, we were chopping a lot for like 4 hours pre-market. So I'm like, okay, we're probably going to either wick up or wick down, take something, and then hopefully target lower. What I wanted to see was this high get taken on ES or NQ, and then potentially look for lower. But I was fine with this internal high getting taken right here, which ended up happening on NQ, failing to do so on ES. So let's kind of dive to the 1 minute, see what I was thinking, what happened. So looking at the 1 minute at market open right here, we see some movement, nothing crazy. And then we see this SMT get put in. ES failing to take the high, NQ coming up taking it. So SMT right there. Boom. 1 minute bearish fair value gap opens right here. It's only 6 minutes after market open, and we have a market structure shift and two market structure shifts as a matter of fact, but there isn't bullish SMT, and I think it's as simple as just this high right here, or this low, sorry. Yeah, that's what cooked us. We'll dive into that right now. So we come down ES, sweep the sell side level right here, and then see movement back higher, and I will look to get involved off of the consequent encroachment of this 1 minute fair value gap, targeting the low just because I was pretty confident in the bearish bias that we were going to want to go lower. So boom, I get involved like here, and what I should have noticed is that we put it in the SMT, but if I'm being honest, I really didn't think that that small SMT was going to hold when we have so many signs pointing to wanting to go lower. So I was like, okay, whatever, I don't really care about that SMT. So I get involved, have a risk-free point right here, because I'm like, okay, dude, and also another reason I was kind of hesitant to get involved on this trade was just because of how fast we were moving. Like we put in this fair value gap, this displacement moved down, and then we filled the imbalance, but I didn't even get involved on this candle. I got involved right here because I'm like, dude, I don't know if I should take it, should I not? And that second guessing, I should have just been like, no, I'm not taking it, because if I'm second guessing it, that means I'm not confident, and I probably shouldn't take the trade. But here I'm like, okay, we'll probably run to risk-free point, because I was like, dude, I want to be risk-free as soon as possible, which means I shouldn't have even taken the trade, because I'm not trusting it to run to the target. And again, there's a bullish SMT at this point, which, I mean, it doesn't matter what I thought it should have done. I really didn't think it was going to hold. Small internal SMT, but it ended up holding. As we can see, we see movement back up, and at this point, I'm like, shoot, bruh. And I think I moved my target to break even, but what I realized was on Tradeovate, I got involved on NQ and like right here too, because I manually entered on Tradeovate. So I took it right here, and then I'm like, oh shoot, and I closed out on Tradeovate. So I was out for like $60. I closed here for like $60 profit per account, and then obviously looking over at ES, get stopped, and yeah, lose the trade. Looking back on this trade, main things are, should have recognized this SMT, shouldn't be taking a short after slipping a low this close to our entry point, bro. Like, we take one of the sell side targets, and my entry is so close, especially with that bullish SMT, bro. I should have just been like, you know what? I'm not liking how fast we're moving, what price is looking like, why we're forming these things. I don't like the fact that this bullish SMT got put in. NQ's failing to take a low that's 10 points away, and boom. What happens? We target higher again 2 days in a row. Get the bias wrong 2 freaking days in a row, bro. Not seeing the market clear right now, brother. Have this SMT. It's unfortunate, man. Like, had a great freaking trade on Monday or on Tuesday, and then past 2 trades have been very lackluster, subpar. Main thing is just taking something that's not there, bro. And like, even when I placed this trade, I'm like, I knew that I just didn't like it because of the amount of movement we were seeing. Should have recognized that SMT. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, but still technically up on the day. The apexes are each up 60, so that's 300, and then lost 253 on Top Step, so up like $50 on the day. So whatever, but I mean, we took a losing trade, so down on the day. But yeah, 2 subpar trades. Let's look at the trade Zella. I'll bring it up on over. So, brother, like, my first week started decent. This was back when I was risking 1 micro. And then last week, 2 bad trades, bro. This was just multiple entries, and this was just taking something that isn't there, bro. Like, just imagine if I don't take these. It's like, bruh. Even though there's less trades on the week, there's still going to be more winners, bro. That's my biggest thing. I'm just taking setups that I shouldn't even be looking at. I don't want to put risk on setups of such not great quality. Got a big winner. We're still up on the week. But, dude, like, basically not, because dollar-wise, yeah, but, and I think risk-wise more so, but it's unfortunate. Gotta take out the positives, though. Didn't lose on the Apex account, so I guess that's good. And what else? I mean, I still have 6 trades in a row I could lose on Top Step, so I'm not really worried about it at all. Yeah. That's all I got for today. Coming into tomorrow, I want to focus on just literally being picky, being more picky. Like, I should let this trade go because I wanted to be picky and patient. It's that simple. So I hope y'all had a good one. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.